wait, sorry. Today's 27th. I'm going to open Buckingham Township Board of Supervisors meeting, September 27th, 2023. We'll start with the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Hey, good evening, everybody. Thanks for attending. We are going to start out with public comment. If anybody has public comment, please come up and just give your name and address for us.
Don't forget to say we had an executive session.
Yeah. No? Okay. So just let you know, we did have a very short executive session that had to do with real estate land acquisition. So hopefully.
Easement, not out and out acquisition, easement acquisition.
An easement acquisition, sorry. Thank you. Okay, board comments? Any?
Nothing from me.
John?
I'm just going to note that last Thursday, Maggie, Dana, myself, and Eric from the road crew, and 3 or 4 police officers had the opportunity and the privilege to go to a bridge dedication for Alan George Griffin, and it's the bridge on Lower Mountain Road, Bridge 161, and Mr. Griffin passed away in the Vietnam War, February 22nd, 1967, and what the county's doing is they're naming these bridges after fallen servicemen, so it was really quite an honor. Mr. Griffin grew up on Upper Mountain Road in Buckingham, and he died by friendly fire by throwing himself on a grenade. It was accidentally, pin was pulled in a helicopter and saved 8 other soldiers in the helicopter.
Jeez.
So it was really moving.
It was really something, and I will just add that the Vietnam Veterans Fund is working in conjunction with the county and dedicating bridges all over the county. It's really, really something.
Quite moving.
Excellent.
That's what I have.
Okay,
It was a real privilege.
and we, posterity, thank him for his sacrifice and his family's. All these years later, we still thank him. Okay, and I didn't have any board comments other than getting ready for fall. As my daughter wants me to be, Vicky wants me to be, who's the king from Ariel?
For Halloween.
Last year I had to be Bruno, but we don't talk about him. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so board announcements. Yard waste pickup for fall. Free recycling bags may be picked up at the Township September 25th to December 8th. And I will say it's something that we do as a township. I don't even know if a lot of townships even do that anymore, do they?
They don't anymore.
They don't. So we still have free bags. We offer them to residents. And then do we pick them up? Do we pick them
Yeah,
up?
you come and you just give us your address so we can find you, and we'll give you the map on what area of the township we're in, and the guys go and pick them up.
Yep.
Yep.
And you can actually fit a lot of leaves in there if you crunch them down.
It's amazing.
Yep.
Those are big bags.
It's great. Okay, Buckingham Township Cleanup Weekend, October 24th to the 22nd.
21st.
Oh, I'm sorry. Are we
21st.
21st is nice. Thank you so
Okay.
much. 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. at 491 Upper Mountain Road. It's a free shredding event for residents from 9 a.m. to 12 noon on Saturday the 21st. And you can see the township website for more details. So it's obviously, not commercial or anything like that. And also go to the township website for when we do waste programs, because there's no TVs or things like that. So check the website, see what we accept and don't accept.
And you know what? I want to just add for our residents, Habitat for Humanity down on Jacksonville Road.
Mhm.
They are doing a free drop-off for televisions,
Wow.
monitors, all kinds of appliances. Go on their website, you pick a day, and they take 3 televisions / or monitors at a drop off. But honestly, they were not paying attention because we took
Usually it's flat
3
screens,
and we're
yeah.
gonna go back
Yeah.
the next day with 3, but we had
Yeah.
an extra one and they said, oh, just, but all that stuff, and it's for
Okay.
it's free. You can't
can't
recycle
beat that.
televisions anywhere like
Nope.
that anymore.
And the other thing is people don't know is you can actually, not tube, but you can actually go to Staples. They recycle all electronics and wires for free, and they even give you a $5, I think a rebate, $5 at Staples. I did a bunch of stuff, cables, flat monitors, computers.
So they took flat monitors?
Yeah, Staples, they took my flat monitors.
Good. Good to
Okay,
know.
sorry, we deviated,
No,
but it's all good stuff.
information.
Number 3, I make a motion, we approve payment sorry, can I just say something? Did I get everything on here we needed to get on here?
Yeah, that's cool.
Okay. Oh, well, we do have, go to the website, because we do have our annual tree lighting, Friday, December 1st. We have a blood drive, I like this font, I can read it. Okay, it's big enough for me to read. There's a blood drive Thursday, December 7th at the Township building from 2 p.m. to 7 p.m. You can go to the Red Cross, you can go to our website. And then the tree lighting, just to say it again, it's Friday, December 1st at the Township building. And we're gonna have the choir, which we usually do it from CB East, correct?
Mhm.
Okay, and the Santa arrives with the fire truck at 6:30. Discount tickets for Adventure Aquarium for residents and for the Museum of American Revolution. And the ticket prices are here, but you can go to that website.
Yes,
Okay.
and I did that, and because Stephanie, my daughter, and my grandson, and I went to the American Revolution
Yeah.
Museum, got tickets from Mary Jane, and we saved about almost $20 over the spread of the 3 tickets.
And movie tickets, I might add.
Yep.
Perfect. Okay, I'm sorry I stopped. Okay, I make a motion, number 3, we approve payment request number 19 to GS Developers for work completed on the Cold Spring wastewater system upgrades, general contract BT-21-04 in the amount of $14,630.
Second?
Okay, and again, we just always say that this has to do with customers of either water, sewer, or both when we go through these water and sewer issues. They're for paying customers that we do the expenses. It's not general taxpayers. Any discussion or comment?
Nope.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. 3B, make a motion, we approve payment request number 12 to GS Developers for work completed in the Cold Spring wastewater system upgrades, electrical contract BT-21-05 in the amount of $27,090. Do I have a second?
Second.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. 3C, make, let me just look at the next one too. Can I combine the two? Yeah, I'll make a motion that we approve 3C and 3B. Payment
We did be.
You
I
do
did
B?
B, but I'm looking at D. Is that the same?
No,
No, that's
No,
different.
I do
Okay,
them
well-
separate.
Okay, I can, I'm
So
sorry.
just see.
I make a motion, we do 3C, approving payment request number 6 to GS Developers for work completed on the wastewater company generator upgrades. Contract BT-22-01 in the amount of $35,550. Do I have a second?
Second.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. 3D, I make a motion, we approve payroll for the weeks ending in August 27th, 2023, September 10th, 2023, September 24th, 2023, and the bill list for the meeting of September 27th, 2023. Do I have a second?
Second.
Oh, by the way, the amount, so you gave me a second,
I
but
did.
Maggie saw the amount. It's $2,020,643.55. Any discussion?
Nope.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. Make a motion, we approve draft supervisor minutes for August 23rd, 2023, work session for August 23rd, 2023, and regular business meeting. Have a second?
Second.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. I make a motion, we accept various departmental minutes and advisory body minutes for Code Enforcement Monthly Statistical Report for August of '23, Planning Commission for May 3rd, '23, and August 2nd of '23, and the Safety Commission for July of '23. Do I have a second?
Second.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. Oh, and now we're gonna have our Chief Administrative Officer, advise the Board of Supervisors to expect our financial
Or we'll have our
obligations. Yeah.
treasurer
Well,
do that.
Technically, Dana's the
Yes.
chief administrative
Oh.
officer, but
Sorry, yep.
that's okay.
No, we're,
Jill
I was-
controls the money.
I was she's the finance director.
you know, I have to
thought-
get her
I thought we were
hers.
going with the finance director thing.
Yeah, me too.
So.
The chief financial officer will present to you the
Got it.
MMO.
There we go.
In your packet is the MMO for the police and the non-uniform. The
Jill, when
amount-
you say MMO, what does that mean?
Okay, sorry about that.
Minimum
Minimum
municipal
municipal obligation.
And
We are,
what is that?
that is the obligation for our pension plans through the Pennsylvania Municipal Retirement System.
PMRS.
PMRS, yes. That's why I had to remember what those stand for. And we're required to do the municipal obligation worksheet for the year, the next year now, so that we have a year to plan to pay for the debt that is
And this
owed.
is a state requirement?
Yes, it's a state requirement. Well, yes. So anyway, so we're doing that, we prepared the worksheets and we will submit them to the state tomorrow. And at the same time, we're paying our obligation for this year, 2023, which we approved last year. And I'm happy to report that we received state aid covering almost the entire amount of both pension plans. The only amount that will come out of the general fund would be $4,000 for this year.
4,000?
4,000. And this year, and
How,
next year,
how much is the state aid?
it was $425,436,
So
Wow.
it's kind of like a grant.
which we actually received today.
Great.
Excellent.
And that's all I have to say.
And I would say our pension program,
We are fully
yeah, fully
funded.
we're
Fully
fully
funded.
funded. So,
Actually overfunded.
so when you hear about other municipalities, and God bless them, there's a lot of them. I'd
And
say
state-
probably
and
most of them
states.
are not fully funded. And they're all around us. We are fully funded,
Yep.
which is honestly unheard of.
I mean, I think, John, you were on the board, and I was on the board when, they were all trying to go towards, tying it to the stock market.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, the
Well,
police union
yeah.
The
wanted
police union
to
wanted to tie it to the stock market, because it
And
was
to
one
tie
of
it,
John,
because
and the
some
few-
people had
Yep,
seen that, oh, you could make more money, and they
Yeah.
are very thankful.
And
Yeah.
a few
Yeah.
They
municipalities
did not.
in Central Bucks did do that,
Yes.
and they're paying their pension fund on a monthly basis.
yep.
Yeah,
Yes, they're.
That's
It's
correct.
Quite a
brutal.
few municipalities are in a big hole.
Yep.
And I think,
Yeah.
John, you were involved kind of in that negotiation with them.
Yes,
I mean,
Because
we've
they really
always,
wanted to do it.
we've always taken a really
So
conservative,
They did, at least
PMRS is
say
very
that
conservative.
they
Yeah.
realize now that that wasn't a
Yeah.
healthy thing to do.
15 years later.
Yeah. But the thing is, like.
but they did,
pensions-
they acknowledged.
Yes,
They
at least
did.
they said that.
And you gotta always keep on your toes. Like, you can't rest on your laurels, because these things can get out of control real quick
Well,
if you
that's
don't.
why we make sure we pay our obligation each year.
Right.
Mhm.
That's
Well,
it.
that's why we have a AAA bond rating,
that's right.
That's one of the,
and one of 7 townships in the whole state.
Yep.
That's why people move here.
Yep.
That and the schools.
6.
Thank you, Joe.
Thank you, Joe.
And the open space.
yeah,
And the open space.
Okay,
7.
number 7, yep, let me just make my screen bigger. Okay, make a motion. We approve a developer's request for an extension of time within which to complete improvements that's set forth in the residential development contract to September 30th, 2024, covering Retchie Track, Township file SA 2006-04. Do I have a second?
You got a second.
Any discussion?
Mhm.
All in
What's
favor?
up with
Yep.
the
Aye.
It's the last lot,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
the
Still?
problem.
It's been
It's
the last
still
lot.
the
It's been the
last
last lot
lot,
since
that last
2006.
lot.
Someone came and looked at buying it about 4, 5, 6 months ago, and then they backed out, so.
And that's happened a couple times, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because of, is there a steep entrance on that driveway?
It's hilly.
Yeah, it's a hill.
But there were
But
some.
it
The
is
reality of it
buildable.
the reality of it is they closed their NPDS permit. And in order to put a house that would be warranted for the price that they're asking, you probably have to disturb more than an acre. So the new people would have to go and refile an NPDS permit. So we've had two people come in and really try to squeeze all the improvements under the acre, but because of the septic system, an access path to the basin, and again, just the size of the house that you would expect to be built there.
And stormwater.
Well, no, stormwater's built.
Okay.
The basins were all built. There's a nice infiltration basin there, so it's just a matter of getting the site improvements on, or in an area of less than 1 acre. So that has scared
It's
everybody
gonna be
away.
challenging. Yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
and it's an individual permit because it's high quality street, so it's even a harder permit to
Yeah.
get.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, well, you got a second, you got
Answer?
an
Discussion?
answer,
Okay.
discussion.
All in favor?
Aye.
I
Aye.
feel bad for Tom Varecchia.
Number 8, make a motion, we accept the offer of extension to the allowable review time under the provisions of the PA Municipalities Planning Code to February 2nd, 2024 for the Hyundai dealership and Biotech Center Research Lab. Township file LD 2023-2.
I gladly give you a second on that.
Wait, can I ask you
Biotech
something?
Center's awesome.
Oh, good, okay,
Wait.
I do have a discussion. Is
What's
it
that?
24 the right, that's the right date, right?
Yeah.
It shouldn't be 25, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Any other discussion?
And you think they'll be ready by February?
They don't have much to do.
Okay.
Again, it's a rather developed site, so
Yeah.
there's not a significant amount of tree clearing or
Right.
that kind of stuff.
It's
So
blacktop and
it's
pool.
blacktop to another, and the planning commission gave them a fairly good reading, so I would expect them to make revisions to the plans and then come back and then they'd be before you.
I mean, it's similar to the Doylestown lumber
Yeah,
lot.
exactly,
It's gonna be, anything will be an improvement. Okay.
So
Mhm.
this,
That environmental stuff, they got to clean.
They did not expect to be any problems. I think they found an underground tank. The fact that they've stored chlorine there for so
Oh.
many years has probably wiped any kind of bad stuff away, so, but they,
Except for the
Well, that
chlorine.
worked out.
well,
Except for,
the chlorine, but
You know, chlorine was used for
I
World War I.
do. So,
Yeah.
as I said, I think there's less of an environmental impact than
Okay.
everyone thought there would be. And we talked about it, they were gonna supply those reports to the township. I think we've already gotten some of the initial phase 1. They were gonna supply the phase 2. They're still working through whether they need any kind of act to protections. but-
Protections on the
Okay.
deed.
Yeah.
so this, just so everybody knows, this is a site which is on 611, just north of our new Wawa. And it's kind of an eyesore, and I think we've been trying over many years to kind of redevelop that area. I mean, not us, but when people come in, we want to make sure that we help them out as much as possible. Because, like, you had someone like Wawa come in, and they clean the site. I mean, it's like a win-win, I mean, almost everybody was for it. There was a couple people that were concerned about the gas station, but the truth is, not only is that area the area we have stuff
Well, it
like
is-
that, that's
it is
what it's
really
zoned
like
for.
it is.
But Wawa came in and totally cleaned it up, and their new tanks are totally
But when you say clean it up, you mean they addressed all the pre-existing environmental issues?
correct.
Yeah.
That's what I meant. Sorry.
Yeah.
Thank you, Mr. Lear. Yes.
No, I-
And we did, as part of, the land use study with the county, we looked at, finding ways to encourage redevelopment and
Right.
created that overlay a few years ago, so.
And the road, it's just
Yeah,
and that's
there's a
why-
lot of stuff
The
that,
county
that,
underneath.
Correct.
yeah,
Biotech Center.
correct.
Biotech Center kind of
Which is
started
how they can do
that,
it.
right.
And
that's
And
why they
part
want us to
of
do that.
this site also includes a use that will support the biotech. So,
Right.
you know, they were, some of the same players are involved with Fred Beans and his, properties to build a continue, I guess the analogy they used, you know, that, the biotech center is like kindergarten, and they need space after they get, you know, their business started. Then, you know, this next space is like, you know, the elementary school.
So this property will have a little piece on it that eventually the biotech center will build another building on. So it's like, it's a win-win for the area, it gets redeveloped, land gets, you know, addressed environmental issues.
And
And so-
it's in the PI district.
Well, yeah,
It's where it's supposed to be.
it's where it's supposed
Yeah.
to be. But it's great because it's really building up, that area is really building up. And by
Well,
the
it's
way,
cleaning up, I mean.
Cleaning
it's-
up.
it's
Cleaning.
gone
Building,
and
cleaning.
Covered in everything.
Yeah,
but,
and- yeah.
It's starting to look a lot better.
Yeah, it was really all just a bunch of old concrete swimming pool
Yeah,
materials.
And then
It's
For
just
swimming
the
pool.
view
20
from the
years.
biotech center is just absolutely horrible. If you're looking at the back end of a pool construction company that
Right.
has not been,
Maintained for 30 years.
yes, I would say haven't been very neat with
And
their.
they stunk then. They put my pool in 35 years ago.
Well, they put a lot of people's pools in the area, but
But the biotech center.
when you look out at the
Such
biotech
a wonderful
center,
thing to be in Buckingham.
yeah,
And that's one reason why they want to stay, because
Yes.
they're getting the support now, and that's
Yes.
the whole point. Okay, great, so, no more discussion, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Number 9, I make a motion, we accept the offer of extension to allow review time under the provisions of the PA Municipalities Planning Code to October 25th, 2023 for the Walsh Track Township File SA 2019-01. Do I have a second?
Second.
Any discussion?
Nope.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. Escrow releases. Make a motion, we approve Fenton's Corner Site Township File SA 2013-03. We request for release number 9 in the amount of $173,185.47. Do I have a second?
You got it.
Can I have a comment?
Now,
Yes.
there is a note.
Okay.
It's written.
Oh, okay.
I got you, don't worry, I wasn't gonna leave you.
They need to pay their bill first.
$12,125, $12,125.06 to maintain their required minimum balance of $5,000.
Okay, so are you, Jill?
I'm asking that they pay the bill and then,
You're
well,
saying
they
we,
get the release contingent on the fact that
On the bill being paid or
Yeah.
deducted.
Or
bill
deducted,
covered.
they.
okay.
Yeah.
So- I'll amend my motion to say that it's contingent on them separately paying, just give me 1 second, I just lost I found it. It's contingent on them paying, Lori, $12,125.06, or they agree to deduct it from the $173,185.47. Do I have a second to amend?
Can I
Yes.
just note one thing, Mr. Chairman?
Yes.
You have under the development agreements the right to deduct that from the releases.
Okay.
So, I mean, they don't
Yeah.
have to agree to it. You have the right to do it.
Okay,
Yeah.
but it's nice if we
I
forewarn
think
them
we
and
just
say,
allow them to
Allow them
either
to-
pay us
correct,
or deduct
And then
it.
that's-
So
that's
for
fine. Yeah.
accounting
Purposes.
purposes
Yeah.
for them, we usually give them the choice.
You got a second?
okay, perfect. Any other discussion?
Nope.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. Okay, make a motion, we approve Mill Creek Ridge, Smith Pfeiffer, Site Township File SA 2001-05C, request for release number 11 in the amount of $614,560.69. I also see your note, so, do I have a second?
They'll not
Wait,
last
do I have a
for
second?
$614,000.
You have a
Well, hold on.
Yeah.
State the amount in your
Yeah.
motion so that we.
Yeah.
I did, I said six, I
No,
said,
no, the amount that they owe.
well, I was gonna let Jill say that, so I would
I
amend
don't
it, go
have
ahead.
it written down.
Okay, so they owe $2,988.40 to maintain, in other words, they have to give that so they can maintain a $5,000, everybody has to have a $5,000 minimum, right?
Well,
So-
some of the older,
For the-
smaller. are
yeah.
less.
Well, yeah.
That
Okay, so I'll make a, you know, just amend it, even though we can, that we give them the choice of either paying separately the $29.88 or deduct it from the $614,560.69. Second?
Second.
Okay, any other discussion?
Nope.
Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. Okay, give me a second, is the next one Wawa?
Correct.
Okay. Make a motion, we approve Wawa Convenience Store, Township File LD 2018-02, Provco Escrow Request for Release, number 7, in the amount of $45,197.88, and I don't see any note from our finance director. Do I have a second?
You got it.
Any other discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Is this just adding on to?
Number 11.
Contract?
Manager, additional business and managers items. Make a motion, wait a second. Of relinquishing, make a motion, we relinquish one EDU for a residential property emergency wastewater hookup to the Bucks County Water and Sewer Authority at 4563 Landisville Road, tax map parcel 6-4-21. Do I have a second?
You got it.
Do you just want to?
And if
Explain
you
further.
recall, we discussed this
Yeah.
at your work session last month, and this is a home on Landisville Road, and
Yeah.
this is an emergency connection. They are an
Why don't you explain what an EDU is?
I was just going to say that,
Yeah.
yeah.
equivalent dwelling unit.
Like I said, why don't you explain what an EDU is?
They need sewer, and it's a single-family home, and so they,
And so it's a way of
They-
calculating the connection
Yes.
for a single-family home for sewer.
Right,
Right.
so they had a.
and so they only need
system
one,
failure.
because it's a single-family home, and it's a residential use, so it's one EDU. But since it's in the Bucks County Water and Sewer area, all the way up at the top of the township, you're relinquishing it so that they can
Hook
hook
up
up.
in an emergency
And have-
situation.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So their
and have
system,
a-
their system failed.
correct.
Yeah. So normally we don't, normally, we're water and sewer, but there are certain circumstances that, especially in emergencies, obviously, you're gonna help your neighbor, and so we allow them to do that and hook up. Restaurants and stuff, they could be 2 or 3 EDUs based on water usage and things like that. So any other
Right.
discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
No, I was gonna pat Ricardo on the back,
You can. Only one
but
more.
it's okay.
I'll let you do it afterwards. Okay, make a motion, we approve a 1-year extension to the Lawn and Open Space Maintenance Program, 3-year contract with Mid-Atlantic Property Maintenance LLC, at a 3% increase. Do I have a second?
Yes, second.
Any discussion?
Nope.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Maggie, go ahead.
Aye.
Potato.
Oh, no, I was just gonna, when you were talking about Bucks County Water and Sewer, we can thank,
Yeah.
we can thank the sale to Aqua from not going through. Whenever you mention Bucks County Water and Sewer, I have to pat ourselves on the back.
Yeah, the Bucks County Association of Township Officials,
Yes.
Maggie's our president in the county,
Yes.
and they stopped that sale, which was huge. Utilities should be,
Private,
my belief is
mean,
utilities should be owned by the
public.
people,
public.
the public. Shouldn't be owned by private companies, but that's no here nor there. Any other thing, John?
No, I have nothing. Thank you.
Dana, any other managers' items?
Nope.
Okay, great. I make a motion, we close the September 27th, 2023 Buckingham Township Board of Supervisors meeting.
Got it.
Okay.
Second. Second.
Discussion?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
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 Thank you.
Thanks for
Yeah,
coming.
all good. Whoa.